and I'm here today to show you 3 different animals. And the program today is Native Neighbors. So what that means is the few items that you see on the table, and all 3 animals that you will get to meet are actually native to Louisiana. We want them here. They're supposed to be here. And they serve an important purpose, even though sometimes people think of them as a little weird. They are supposed to be here, and they're important. So the first animal that I will show y'all today is a little bit on the slithery side, but he is pretty cool, in my opinion. These guys are found throughout Louisiana, but they are pretty secretive, so it's hard to find them. He is wrapped in a pillowcase, so I have to get him out. There he is. So this is Escher. He is a corn snake. These guys, like I said, found throughout Louisiana, but they are on the secretive side and they are nocturnal. So they're not going to really be out during the day. They kind of hang out and hide and sleep during the day, and then they come out at nighttime to find their food. There's 2 theories as to why they're called corn snakes. One is because of how their belly looks. It kind of looks like the corn that we used to eat way back in the day before they started making it all fancy colors. And then the other theory is farmers used to find these guys hanging out near corn cribs, which is where the farmers used to store their corn. Lots of things like mice and rats like eating corn. These guys love eating mice and rats. So they would hang around the corn cribs to catch that easy food. They do shed their skin. When they're younger, they shed a little bit more often because they are growing. As they get older, they shed less often. He usually sheds about once a month. And they actually shed everything. So snakes don't have eyelids. They have a scale over their eye, and they shed that as well. So what they do is they'll start at the nose, and they'll rub on something rough like branches, bark, anything nice and rough. And once they get it started, they'll just kind of wiggle out, and they'll keep brushing all over everything to get all of that skin off. And we will actually inspect that shed once they're done and make sure that he has shed their eye caps, because if they don't, that can cause issues. And just to make sure that he got it all off in one piece, and make sure the humidity is good and everything like that. They are constrictors, so they are not venomous, they're not poisonous. If he were to bite me, nothing would happen. He would break the skin and I would bleed, but it would not send me to the hospital. But they are constrictors, so when they catch their food, they will wrap around it really, really tight until it stops moving, and then they will eat it. They are sometimes arboreal, so they will sometimes climb trees, and this camouflage helps keep them safe from predators. So they are carnivore, they are a predator, but there's other bigger predators that will try to eat them. So this camouflage keeps him nice and hidden when he's slithering around in the leaf litter and stuff like that. So yeah, that is Escher. And he was actually born into captivity, so he is not a wild caught one. So we have had him almost since around the time he hatched. And we actually know that he is a male because the person sent a scale sample to be tested. With these guys, it's really hard to tell boys and girls apart because size-wise, they're about the same. So yeah, that is Escher. And our next animal, let me put him up real quick. Although he's nice and wrapped around my wrist because it's a little chilly in here. This is Lunch, and he is a 3-toed box turtle. Same thing with the corn snakes. You can find them more or less throughout the state, except in super swampy areas. You're not going to really find them out in the marshes. These guys are a land turtle, so they will occasionally get water and soap, but they're not going to be the ones you see hanging around the ponds and stuff like that. I know, you're moving all over the place. And they're called three-toed box turtles because they have 3 toes on their back feet. Lunch here is a male, and with these guys, with box turtles, it's super easy to tell males and females apart. Males have red eyes, females have yellow or brown. So that's how we know he is a male. With other turtles, you do sometimes have to look at the plastron, which is this right here. And males will have kind of a bowl shape, and the females will be more flat. And so with other turtles, that's how you can tell them apart. They're called box turtles because they have a hinge right here, and they can actually pull their arms and head inside of their shell, just like this. So this is one that we found out in the woods. Can you stop moving? And this is what it looks like when they're completely closed. And they use that as protection from predators. Now you might notice Lunch is missing one of his legs. He did not do a very good job of watching out for predators. He is a wild caught one, so we don't know exactly what happened, but we suspect that this guy right here tried to make a tasty meal out of him. This is a raccoon skull, and if you look at the teeth, raccoons are omnivores, so they will eat anything that they can fit to this mouth, basically. And we suspect, because of the bite marks that he does have still on his shell, that a raccoon tried to eat him, but we don't know, it's just a hypothesis. But he gets around perfectly fine. Most prey animals or animals that get eaten by other things figure it out really quick if they lose a leg. They can still survive and not get eaten by something else. As far as food goes, these guys are omnivores, so just like the raccoons, anything that they can fit into their mouth, they will try to eat. From small things like berries, leafy greens. No, you just want to get down there and explore. Leafy greens, and he really likes strawberries, but they'll also eat worms, different bugs, and they're kind of like vultures, and if they find something dead, they'll try to eat that too. So here at the zoo, we feed them a little bit of everything. They get salads with leafy greens and yummy stuff like that, but they also sometimes get worms, small mice, so a little bit of everything. These guys out in the wild can live up to about 20 to 40 years if they get past the juvenile state. They do have a pretty high juvenile mortality rate because things like raccoons and coyotes do like to eat them. But once they get past that, they're usually pretty good. And then under human care, they can live well into their 50s. With Lunch here, we don't know how old he is because he came from the wild. They don't have teeth, they don't have gray hair. There's really nothing. Some people say you can count the rings on their shell. It's not super reliable. So there's nothing on him to help us guess how old he is. So he could be 10, he could be 45, we have no idea. And so yeah, that is Toy. Lunch. The other one's Toy. All right, for my last animal, this one is not a reptile. It is a bird, and it is a bird that many people see at, or might get lucky to see at nighttime. So this is Patty. Close that door. She is an eastern screech owl, and this is the smallest owl species found here in Louisiana. So they are a predator. They do eat mice, anything that they can catch. So crawfish, bugs, so butterflies, dragonflies, crawfish, snakes, the occasional, if they get lucky, they could probably take down a medium-sized rat, but that would be a little bit hard. But anything that they can catch. But they're also a prey animal. So all of our other owl species that we have here in Louisiana are a lot bigger than them. So they rely heavily on camouflage. So you're gonna please don't use the bathroom on my paper again. These guys come in 3 different colors. You good? Patty here is the red color morph. They also come in gray and brown, and depending on what color they are, they tend to hang out in a certain type of tree. So reds like pine trees, grays and browns like oak trees, and that helps with camouflage. And then when there is a predator around, that's usually when you hear that screech that they're called the screech owl for. That's not their normal call, and it's an alarm call. And they will freeze, and then they will put up these ear tufts. Put your face back down. And they'll just freeze and then kind of sway in the wind. And they're trying to pretend like they are part of the tree. And that's to help them not get eaten. They are cavity nesters, so they really like old dead trees with holes in them. They'll hang out in those, and they will use nest boxes as well. Some birds like man-made things, other birds don't. These guys have no problem with it. If you notice, if you turn to her head, Patty is missing one of her eyes. She is an animal we got from a rehab facility. So she was hit by a car, and besides losing that one eye, they did have to take it out because it was ruined. Her one good eye is blind as well. So she has a blown pupil. So that little black dot in the middle of your eye changes shapes depending on, or gets bigger and smaller, depending on if it's bright or really dark, and it helps you see better in those light conditions. Hers always stays the same. So she is more or less completely blind. So she would not be able to survive out in the wild. She would end up starving to death. So someone found her, brought her to the doctor, to the animal rehab facility, and they were able to get her healthy, and then they found a new home for her. They do molt, so that's shedding feathers, and they will start from here, I know, and then shed backwards or molt backwards, and then they'll grow in like that as well. I think that's about it. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and we hope y'all are having fun at your camp. Bye.
Are back with another video.
Hi guys.
It's Lorenzo.
Tiandra.
We are here. Go get your brothers, sisters, cousin, your dog, your cats, your giraffes. Go get everything. We are here at the zoo. We took a field trip today. Back here we have Rowan. We have Rowan. Rowan is with us today.
He's a male giraffe.
I'm so excited. I don't even know what to say. But giraffes, we're going to tell y'all a little bit about a giraffe. So they can sleep from 10
minutes
to 2 hours a day. They don't have to drink water every day. They could just have a little sip every now and again.
They only drink water every few days. They get water from plants, from leaves. They eat a lot of leaves.
There you go.
That's how they stay hydrated.
Your baby sister, your baby brother, it take them years to stand up.
Giraffes, 30 minutes.
30 minutes, that's all it take.
30 minutes.
We can't go buy the Rowan, but we gonna look at them. So we gonna step to the side, let y'all get a little view. Get a close up. And those are gazelles that's land on the ground by him. He just needed some company.
A few friends, you know.
I wish y'all could see this.
No two giraffes have the same coat. They're all different, kind of like fingerprints.
Say that again?
No two giraffes have the same coat. They're all different, kind of like fingerprints.
Didn't know that. We these facts that we just gave y'all, we're gonna send home a little 5-question quiz. If you can get all of these right and send them back to us,
Send them back.
we have a treat for y'all.
We have a prize.
And y'all know we have a good prizes. We had a good prize.
I know I like free prizes now. You got to send it back though.
I like them better. All right, so once you answer your questions, take you a picture. Send us a picture of your favorite animal on the Big Buddy program. Send us a screenshot of a picture of your favorite animal and send it to us. at what's the email?
Big Buddy at bigbuddyprogram.org.
That's it right there. All right, y'all. So we'll see y'all on the next episode of Adventures of Tiandra and Lorenzo.
Bye.
All right. We don't tell Asa and Mike and Sky. All right. This ours. All right. See y'all later.
Welcome back, little buddies. We're here with another animal at the zoo. We are here with the Sumatran tiger. We can't find him right now, but y'all listen before we leave. So we're going to give y'all some facts. Remember, we're sending y'all papers, and y'all have to send the facts back to get your prize. So we're going to give y'all some quick facts. Tigers, Sumatran tigers,
Are the smallest of a 5 subspecies group. They are the largest cats. Tigers are the largest cats, but this species is the smallest. Okay, they sleep in the mornings, well, throughout the day at least, not just the mornings. They sleep throughout the day, and at night they use their hearing and detection to get their prey and stuff like that.
Also, tigers cannot purr. To feel happiness, they close their eyes and they squint their face like this. That's how they show happiness, okay? Losing vision, it keeps down on their defenses. So they intentionally do it to show that they don't wanna eat you. He seems pretty big, huh, guys? To be the smallest. Just imagine what the biggest looks like.
All right, guys, that is it on this video. We are going to get back with you with another video, but again, do not tell Asa, Mike, and Sky. This is our special field trip. We just snuck on this one, all right? So we'll see y'all later.
Bye. Hey, little buddies, it's Tiandra and Lorenzo, and we are back with a flock of flamingos, also known as flamboyants.
All right, I tried. I couldn't do it. Flamingos, they can stand on one leg up to 4 hours. I just did it for about
It's a long time.
3 hours and 59 minutes. I couldn't make the 4 hour mark, but just kidding. So yes, flamingos aren't originally pink.
They're white.
Can anyone?
and gray.
I was supposed to tell them to guess.
I'm sorry.
You didn't hear. What color? Do anyone know what color they are originally? I know. She got it right. You heard her? Yeah, she got it. That's correct. So they are originally white or gray and they turn pink when they eat a lot of shrimp. But it takes how long for them to turn?
3 years. It takes up to 3 years for them to turn fully pink.
Fully pink. So we have some friends behind us. This is I was about to give them some names, but it's all right.
Sarah,
O'Connor.
Keisha over here on the side.
That's Lorenzo.
Okay. Mike, Skylar,
Asa, Mr. Bobby, Carlos,
Fred up there eating.
Mahogany, Miss Mac,
Malia, she in the middle. You see her picking her feathers?
Sandrea.
Even
Y'all, but yeah, that is our last animal for today. We are about to go on another adventure, but we can't tell you where. So next time you see us, we're going to be in a different spot. So for now, y'all have a great day. The difference between a great day and a hate day is your attitude and perception. And anything else you want to add?
that's all.
Stay hydrated.
Bye, guys.